I'm Giselle and this is EcoRico, an eco lifestyle cooking show con sabor. Our mission? To raise your eco-tegrity, your earth-friendly moral compass. How? Through your tummy. We are here to debunk the myths of what being green is. So, let's get busy mainstreaming green together. Today we're going global, Eco-Ricans, with a Sri Lankan dish. No, I'm not Sri Lankan, but our guest chef is. Please welcome to the EcoRico kitchen, Miss Shireen Hudugala. Come on, girl. Get your groove on. Get your groove on. Shake it, mama. Shake it. Shake it. Welcome, Shireen.
Thank you. Happy to be here.
I know. I'm so happy to have you in our kitchen. Shireen is the owner and founder of Wisteria Lane Flower Shop, an organic floral design center. And why don't you tell us about these beautiful flowers which you have just so graciously brought us today?
So the flowers in this vase are all locally grown and locally sourced, and they're all grown in farms that really value the ecological principles that we live by. They're all sustainably grown, and they just smell gorgeous.
And they make
gorgeous.
Everything look better in
Absolutely.
this kitchen. I love it. So Shireen has also been kind enough to hand over a yummalicious salmon curry recipe, Sri Lankan style. And that means that there are all kinds of amazing spices in there that I really don't normally use, like fenugreek, anyone? And
curry leaves,
which are insane.
And
some lemongrass, cumin, coriander, saffron. You know, things. It's just an amazing, amazing mix of fabulous spices. So, you know, how do you say "let's cook" in Sri Lankan?
Kamalastida.
Kamalastida. Vamos a cocinar. First things first, I must confess that my codependency kicked in. I EcoRicoized the dish. At first, Shireen sent me the recipe, and I thought, you know, let's just leave it be, see what happens. But then, I got the fish, and it just looked so lonely, and so I had to create an Indo-Asian adobo.
Oh, wow.
Do you have any idea what an adobo is?
No, I don't.
Adobo is an all-purpose seasoning, and if you've been watching EcoRico, Shireen, you will know that I create my own in the kitchen, but I'd never used these spices, and so I did. Rubbed it all in, and I'm telling you, it smelled great. You smelled it earlier, right?
It smells wonderful.
Fabulous. I ended up seasoning this yesterday, so they've been here for a good 24 hours, getting all EcoRico delicious and yummy. We've got here some Spanish saffron. Whoops.
Oh, well, we'll just add that to it as well.
Go ahead, just add that too. Did you even know you're going to be in the EcoRico cookbook?
No, I'm very happy to be there.
Well, there you go, world. Shireen, there's going to be an EcoRico cookbook. Why not leave these here to get even more delicious? And I will talk to everyone about Franken fish. Ooh. Ugh. On August 25th, 2010, the U.S. Food and Drug Administration announced they would be making a decision on an application for the first genetically engineered animal intended for human consumption, the AquAdvantage salmon produced by AquaBounty Technologies. The AquAdvantage salmon is an Atlantic salmon that contains the genes from a Chinook salmon and also the genes, a genetic on-switch from an ocean pout or an eel pout or a Congo eel, as they are also referred to. And the effect of the eel gene means that this salmon continues to grow and grow in cold water. So our Franken fish grows to about 3 to 4 times the size of a normal salmon. In our little resident Picasso's oceanscape here, you can see this unhappy Franken fish, and then you can see our little happy salmon. As most of you already know, Atlantic salmon is the absolute worst choice for salmon according to seafoodwatch.org. And really, a salmon eel? If you've liked the EcoRicoTV Facebook page or are following me on Twitter, shameless plug, you know that I have been talking about GM foods and the health consequences of GM foods for months. This past March in Environmental Sciences Europe, some scientists reviewed 19 different studies on GM soy and corn and found that there were significant risk of disruptions in your liver and kidneys, particularly and males. To give you an idea of how critical the situation is in the United States, 93% of soy, cotton, and canola, and 86% of corn planted in the US in 2010 were genetically engineered. As of June 2011, the US House of Representatives has banned the use of funds to approve genetically engineered salmon. So, for the next fiscal year, fish lovers are safe, assuming the Senate approves the measure in the Farm Bill. This is a mess of stupidity. What can you do? You can write or call or email your congressperson and tell her that you don't want Franken fish. None. And you don't want any more GM foods approved until they get further studied. And on top of that, and most importantly, you want your GM foods labeled. In Europe, all GM foods are labeled. And you know what? Consumers don't buy them 95% of the time. Is that a surprise? No. In the US, GM foods are not labeled, and so the consumer buys them because they don't know any better. That boils my Puerto Rican blood, folks. So, let's hope that something happens here, and why don't you take a little incentive and hit send? In the meantime, why don't we get back to our non-GMO Canadian wild-caught silver coho, Sri Lankan style. Shireen and I have decided that it's just 5 o'clock somewhere. You know how I feel about that. And it's actually 5 o'clock here! So we're opening a bottle of vino. And I want to talk about this particular vino, which is from Quivira Winery in Sonoma. They are a fully biodynamic winery and farm. This is a 2008 Mourvedre, which is one of my absolute favorite grapes these days. It's 100% Mourvedre, which nobody does. But they do.
Cheers.
Cheers. Oh, God. I can't wait.
Oh, it's awesome. Oh, that's a wonderful one.
That is fantastic. Jimmy. Jimmy. Have you had Quivira? You have? Gosh, you're such a lush. I can't believe it. You've had all the wines. I know. And this, my friend, this is good. This is good.
This is very good.
I know. It's delicious.
Yeah.
I love it. I love it. I love it. So, thumbs up to our friends at Quivira. Let's sear some salmon. We're doing a little coconut oil mixed with a little butter. We'll do some with the skin side up and some with it not. We're eating our fish from Canada. Right. I cut an entire red onion. Garlic.
Yeah.
Here, honey. Have a little of this.
You just add the curry leaves.
Like
it's
that?
Very
Whole?
simple whole. Because when you serve it, you take it off. Let's just toss in a little bit more cumin. A little bit of ginger.
This thin or thinner?
No, that's fine.
Ooh, I smell the ginger. Oh, wow.
And then we're just going to put 2 little pieces of lemongrass. And then we need to put the fenugreek.
Fenugreek.
And the coriander.
Like, is this insane?
That's plenty.
We're making what we call in Puerto Rico a sofrito.
Exactly.
Do you know what that is?
Yeah, it's like a sauce, right?
Yeah, it's the base for any kind of food, a sofrito.
Basically, the curry powder is coriander, fennel, cumin, fenugreek, cinnamon, nutmeg, curry leaves. Oh, that's right.
Should we break it in half?
We'll break it in half, please. Did you know that we were the biggest producer of cinnamon in the world?
No.
Yep.
Now here comes our tamarind paste. All we did was take tamarind and mix it with some water. That's it.
When we see the curry leaves wilting, that's when we know it's time to put the coconut milk. That's how I do it. So it's got to be the law, Giselle. Coconut milk is basically grated coconut that you steep in hot water.
Okay.
And you strain it. That's it. And then
look at what we're learning here, okay?
Yeah.
Wow, okay. So that's what we have here. We have, you did not. You ghetto woman.
I know, I
look
used
at
the
that.
wrong spoon.
Oh my God.
I just realized it.
This is 2 cups of coconut milk. Wowza!
So it's got more of a reddish tint if you use chili. One way we can do that is to cheat.
Yeah.
And pop some ketchup in.
Okay, but
or tomato
ketchup
paste.
and chili taste totally different.
No, they taste different. The color. It's all about the looks, Giselle.
Get it. Well, we do want to look good and feel good in this kitchen, which is why we dress like this when we cook, because, you know, like, really?
Yeah, really.
We're going to add a little lime. Fresh, organic limes to this bad boy. Miss Thing here has made one spicy ass Sri Lankan curry. good thing I'm drinking some of that vino because I'm gonna be sweating with you, Jimmy. You and I are gonna be eating a little salmon curry. I think I've had a little vino. Aside from the smoking hot curry this woman has made us, she has also made what?
It's coconut rice, and typically coconut rice is eaten for celebrations.
This is a celebration.
It is.
It's an EcoRico celebration.
Cheers.
Felicidades. Let me have a drink to that.
A cup of rice to 2 cups of water, 1 cup of coconut milk.
Oh my gosh.
And you
3 cups of liquid to 1 cup of rice.
Yeah.
That's insane. Okay.
And then you throw it in the rice cooker.
And here's the thing. She's in a rice cooker. I wouldn't have the first idea of what to do with a rice cooker.
You just throw everything and you turn the switch.
I don't do that. I do a caldero. Our salmon is in this fuego de Sri Lanka. Ay, Dios mío. Ay, ay. Look at that. Oh my gosh. It's beautiful. Sri Lankan salmon curry. That is an absolutely gorgeous dish.
Oh, I hope it tastes
Yes,
good.
we're going to taste it in just a second with that coconut rice. In the meantime, plus de vin. We have plated our salmon curry and our fabulous brown coconut rice made with brown rice, and we're going to taste now. So let's do our thing. And you know what? This is not too cooked. This is fabulous. I'm going to have some of both. Oh, that has a fabulous flavor, no?
It does. It does.
This is really, really, really yummy. This is really yummy. I mean, I may be hurting tomorrow.
That's the promise. I love it. Love it.
It has fantastic flavor.
It does.
It has fantastic flavor. And it's got a kick on the backside.
If you don't sweat, then you haven't had a good curry.
Well, we've definitely got a good
You're gonna
curry
be
because
sweating.
I am.
We're sweating.
I am sweating. I think it's time for you know, a libation. A libation. Water down my spice. I think we need to dance.
You think?
How do they dance in Sri Lanka? Because
Oh, they shake their booty. Don't have that.
hey!
Yeah, go, Giselle.
Cheers, our Cheers. Thank you for coming to the EcoRico kitchen. It was too much fun. I'm starting to sweat. I am starting to. I love it. It makes me want to move my body. Move and groove my body, baby. Come on, give me some of that. Woo!